advantage on split to start, with this being their pick.
And here we are, ladies and gents. Sentinels versus Fnatic here. Map 1 of the best of 5 Grand Finals here at Masters 2 Reykjavik. And it is starting. Sentinels, what have they got to show us here? They're going to be on the attack, taking the initiative. But Fnatic, you may think that they're actually on the attack here because they're making a quick move, taking that A main control right as Sentinels work their way through mid.
Spike's down here, so it's going to be a touch and go play. Picked up on the other side by Dapper as he comes around to see what happens. Beautiful tripwire by Magnum to start it off. And it looks like the defense pays off, but Tens answers back quick.
Yeah, the trade's coming through here as site control is being vied for, and Boaster is in a lot of trouble. Will get taken down by Sick, and Sentinels have pulled away with this control now. The wall going up onto spawn will deny any entry for Fnatic, so we'll get Doma and Durka making their way across to the heaven. There's no real opportunity to go anywhere else at this point. They're just going to send it with the dash. Durka with a nice opening, but needs 2 more to go. It's going to be difficult to find those. It's now just Doma with the Ghost. Sentinels will be toying with Durka, and in fact, they're just going to finish things off. The opening pistol round will be won by Sentinels.
Double peek there real quick to get the finishing kill. Sentinels.
Yeah, and you can see off the bat, Fnatic wanted to take control of B main. They got denied by Sentinels out of utility, but they're still trying to force the issue. Beautiful swing from Doma, takes down Sick, and that's a huge win early on for Fnatic as they now have that B main control. They'll give it up straight away, but that's largely because they have a 5v4 advantage here.
Sick is a big part of taking B for Sentinels, or any team, honestly, to have your Sage there to put up the wall and make sure you can slow everybody coming in. And we'll see what Sentinels can do now. Fnatic doing a great job of just holding, not giving any info. A quick Trailblazer out towards mid, and they hold it off. I love the positioning as well of all the Astra utility coming in from the side of Boaster. Just making sure if they do lose ground of anything, right on vent, or right on the zip line coming through vents, they can quickly either concuss that or smoke it out and give a pause to Sentinel's strategy. Here we go up towards heaven. It looks like it's going to be the execute on B.
Shazam able to take down Mystic. Magnum, though, below, might be able to get a few here. Good position, Tens with the step, causing problems. And that, well, Magnum still gets 2 out of that, so still a good advantage here for Fnatic in the 3v2. Time is really on Sentinels now. They've got to plant the spike. You can see Shazam's going to give up that spike there, leaving it up to Dapper. 2 more to find, though, and 10 seconds to get the spike. He doesn't have time to really mess around here. Has to push the issue quite quickly. He's going to just drop or swap out the weapon so he gets more ammo, but he's not in a winnable position here. Fnatic played it very well, and there we go.
But Durka still an opening for the team to continue to work these rounds. It'd be good to have him up and running, and Tens puts that to sleep right away, coming into round 4.
Yeah, powerful maneuvers here from Tens, taking control towards upper straight away. Sentinels, though, you know, they are defaulting here, so this is just extreme amounts of pressure on the defense. You can see on the mini-map the rotation that's come through here for Fnatic. They have to respect this, and because of that, Shazam's able to get a backstab, sneaking through ropes. And Tens is going to try to capitalize here, pulls out the showstopper, looking for those defenders. Oh, he's actually missed both right below him, and that might give an opportunity here for Fnatic to hold on to this A site. They still have Mystic in position on elbow.
Sentinels getting a little too crazy there. Just reacting off of thinking they had Fnatic dead to rights. Fnatic never dead to rights. You have to realize that. They're here for a reason, and they're ready to play. Trying to pull this one back into their favor now. Magnum with the Spectre versus 2.
Player standing.
Such great movement there from both Sentinels players. Now, that really does put Mystic in a difficult position.
30 seconds left.
Fnatic, or rather, sorry, Sentinels will make that movement towards that B site. And there's not a lot of great options here for Mystic. In fact, I don't think there's any options you could describe as great for Mystic at the moment. And Sentinels are just going to double up at the back of the site, creating a double elevation on the peak. So this double peak should be somewhat impossible for Mystic to deal with. Oh.
Hot foot for Zoms, just a tiny bit. He felt it for a second. This is going to be tough. Mystic's going to have a hell of a transfer here. If he does hit it, he might have the angle on one. And Sick needed to...
It's a possibility, but there is a lurk through mid as well. If they are to go back, they may walk straight into Boaster. Oh, and there goes the swing from Magnum. Doma's here as well on A Heaven, trying to hold on to this position. The trades come through. Neural Theft gets used as well to find out all of the remaining positions of Fnatic, and the spike is planted. So that really does put Sentinels in a really good position here. They know exactly where all of these defenders are coming from on this retake.
The op makes it a little bit harder here. Okay, goes for the Phantom, actually picks that up. Now they're 3 strong with rifles to come back through. Blade Storm's there. Viper's Pit is not something they could really put to use in this, but remember, this was one of those rounds that we have guns being picked up here.
One enemy remaining.
And
Fnatic to be able to make use of it.
Yeah, it's down to Mystic. Oh my goodness, Mystic's doing a good job, but Shazam's got the position for the punish. And there's no time. Moving back towards B. Oh, Magnum's going to do exactly what's coming right now.
Oh, yes.
Boaster with the Sheriff finds the spike, and now it's just 2 players remaining here for Sentinels. They are in so much trouble, and with Doma here around the corner with the Sheriff. Oh, that was the chance. But still, Sentinels alive in this round.
I just love seeing the good play, Dan. Anybody can win this. The shots people are hitting, the solo one-and-dones and almost getting 2. Zombs picks ones up there, but it's Magnum again, having a week for himself. Many have said it. They usually do not see this type of pressure, this type of potential out of Magnum, and he is firing on all.
Yeah, nice pick of the camera there, and Sentinels now looking to barrel through B main to find their way into that site. Fnatic are up on B Heaven at the moment, trying to do what they can to defend this, and the suck there on 10s, almost getting him in trouble. Magnum going close, Magnum's in trouble, it's going to find the head of Shazam. No trade able to be had there behind the wall. Sentinels still, though, winning the site, doing the damage they need to, but Magnum still has some site control himself here for Fnatic. Still with the swing and another win from Magnum. How is he causing so many issues here? Sentinels, they're really stuck at the back of the site with not too much space to work with. Nice with Shazam there on the knives, able to take down Magnum finally. The Sentinels are closing the distance, but now it's on Sick to try to save this one. And there comes the play around the poison orb from Boaster. Wow, what a beautiful hold. Magnum is a beast.
What a fantastic round.
Base that they can defend from, so that's a huge downside of that ice wall. But moving into this next round, the gravity world making life a little bit more difficult here for Sentinels on their way in, but the cage is going to prevent Durka from getting any picks. They're going to run straight into the site, and there's nobody here. It's a free site, but can Durka hold on?
Spike planted.
Great damage there. Shazam finishes him after the dash forward, and it's a trade back and forth, 4v4 on the post plant.
It gets a little bit quiet here for a moment as we can see Fnatic trying to coordinate all through screens pretty much. Magnum will come through on the Lonesome out of Heaven, but the rest through Elbow. Sick is ready with the Sheriff, takes down Boaster, and it's up to Mystic now to try to get that trade. The flash comes in though, and Sick is still alive. Backside, the flashes keep on coming, but so does Sick with that Sheriff. Pulls out the Phantom now, looking for the next battle. Out comes the Sheriff. This is so labored here for Sick. He's got to get around to the spike, but Magnum has just a shoot in B main as well, so they've cut noise. I think they want Durka to rotate, but in they go through to B main now. After that long delay, Sentinels trying to remove Fnatic from position, but all they have is position right now. Boaster drops down into Dapper. He's got basically no time to plant this spike. Given that it's up here, up the rope, I mean, he might have just enough time here, but they are going to spring on top of it.
Gonna have to peek shoot.
Dapper find a way to make this one work. Magnum will put him out of his misery.
5v5.
Oh, and he actually pops the knives as well, Shazam. Oh, over the toxic screen! Shazam's doing damage, takes down Doma, and Six also able to get rid of Mystic from A Heaven, so this is a good effort right now from Sentinels. They're pulling ahead in this one. Fnatic are struggling. It's down to Boaster, and he is not going to be able to deny the plant of the spike. This is a very difficult position for Boaster. Sentinels not with the greatest economy going into this round, but finding a way to make it work. But in this 1v3, he needs to be totally on top of every single shot. And Sentinels are disciplined and methodical.
Look at, you hear the jump in the back? Little distraction jumps.
Are pretty ready for this. They have 3 players. Or 3 players ready on the side to defend. In comes the gravity well as well. That's a perfect timing to slow things down. That very well tees up Shazam for that frag. Fnatic are going to just try to barrel onto the side, but Six still Elbow is immovable from that position. Spike plant. Sentinels being held at bay by this poison orb just for the moment. just enough time to get that planted. Not really any post-plant positioning here for Fnatic. It's going to be a hard hold, but that's a good start there from Magnum, indeed.
Nice Viper's Pit. What do they have? Can they throw a cam in there? If it's up, cam's not up for him, so we won't be able to use it just yet. It's kind of have to be the run and gun. TenZ does have 2 blast packs and the Judge if he wants to fly in. They find the right corner. The high walls of Valorant allow you to just kind of draw your cursor down the wall, find the angles, and that's exactly how they find that kill in the Viper's Pit. Now into the site.
Nice start by Doma, though. Oh! 2 quick kills with that Sheriff, and now suddenly Dapper's without any time here. There's no time for him to actually do this one anymore, and they're just trying to get out of there. Dapper's going to at least try to make it hurt, but no, Mystic actually denies Dapper to be easier, and it might actually be the case here, because Fnatic are going to get themselves across, but maybe Sick can deny the plant. There's no time here. There's no time. They've got to try to plant this one. The trade does come through.
Oh, they're going to get it.
Deny Sick, and indeed, with half a second remaining, they pick it up, and now Sentinels have to retake, but they do have this upper position. However, this lurk from Boaster could be everything. If he times it correctly. Can't be too quick, can't be too slow.
Oh, Boaster.
It's a delicate dance, and he's going to absolutely nail Shazam. One more player to go, and he can just try to pressure here, and then comes his teammate Doma in for the assist, and then that leaves it on Dapper. Dapper is not looking good from this spot.
Wants to try and info deny. The ground they're giving up means Fnatic is on the front doorstep when they're starting the attack, and that has not been an adaptation Sentinels has changed to just yet. Fnatic saying, thank you so much, we'll take the room. Here again, anchoring towards A with the spike for Fnatic. And we'll see if they can get some info here. It is a bit of a stack towards A, so we'll see if this plays in Sentinel's favor.
Yeah, Sentinel's trying to mind game Fnatic here, just as you say. Sentinels gets that kill in mid, but there's been so much success with fast mid B splits. Sentinels are like, we don't think you're going to do that again. And they're actually, as you say, very well equipped to hold this push as it comes through. They'll give up a ramp, but still, lots of position. Oh, a tiny gap for TenZ.
Whoa!
Find that frag onto Magnum, and now there's 2 more. And Fnatic are in a very, very difficult position. They have to figure out, okay, we can't fully commit to the A site. They're going to try to rotate, but it's going to be a fake, and it has to be because Viper couldn't be with them. Mystic couldn't, with the spike, be with them. So they have to sell this one by getting kills.
Sick and Dapper have not moved. Sights are being anchored on both sides now. Fnatic is pinched.
Oh my
Mystic
god.
with a great shot onto Shazam as the poison orb comes up.
There's the whip of the showstopper. There might be a few magical elements coming together here for Fnatic, but Zom's backside will shut it down. Doma, I don't know if he's going to have much time here. There's the peak, there's the delay. It's going to be impossible thanks to Dapper's position.
For Shazam there to pull towards TenZ because they don't think the operator's going to come out of vents. What a play by Sentinels. It is Fnatic in the site already, but here comes TenZ.
Oh, they don't have any idea about TenZ's position. He's going to take down Durka, the trace through from Magnum, but it's up to Shazam. Backside! There's the updraft, pushes forwards. Shazam can't make it work off the second right click. It's up to Dapper and Zoms to hold this one off.
Beautiful shot.
It is, and that leaves Zoms. Zoms' position to spray! It's not great. Mystic locks it in.
For Fnatic, absolutely paying off. Competition practice or not, they're able to keep stringing together these wins here and figure out what needs to be done to win the rounds no matter what. I think that's one of the things that makes us so excited across the board to watch these teams is the minds behind the teams, always making it work in the toughest of situations. Here we have round 24, possible game point for Fnatic. There's no real ground has been gained just yet, and Sentinels still have Spike down as Durka has fallen.
Yeah, Durka's been having a rough game of split so far. But that's okay, because his teammates have certainly been doing a really great job. Such a great team effort here from Fnatic, as they have mid control for now, but TenZ's peak could mean a lot. We know what he can do with the Sheriff. And straight into his crosshair goes Boaster. That's a weapon for TenZ. There's no one to really protect that. TenZ doesn't know that, and here comes the push to Fnatic onto that B site. Looking good here to try to recover, but they're still down, in fact, down 2 players. Shazam peels away one more.
Oh my word.
2v3 here for Fnatic. Now just down to Doma. Sentinels looking to bring this one to an overtime, but Doma, maybe he can still deny it. He has the spike. There's the bait, and it's going to work for Sentinels. We're going for overtime here, Rib. Map 1 of this grand final. Take B Heaven.
Heal comes in. One of the Vandal one taps coming through. Durka goes down. First blood going to TenZ. Ghoster looking to get set up here by Doma, but they have to watch two positions. They could be in a bad spot as another Nebula goes up, and they're entering B.
Oh, that's a pretty damn good flash, and that's going to be enough to punish TenZ. Mystic will try to swing through, but unfortunately for him and for Doma, they can't make that
30 seconds left.
that defense work out, and Magnum's just got so many players left to deal with.
Magnum.
ISOR
He's
coming
low.
through.
They're going to throw the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah, there's not a lot that is left to be done there for Magnum.
And they know there's a decent amount of commitment now coming over towards this A. Spike, however, has himself back to B. Sick goes down as he holds the same spot, and Durka uses that to his advantage.
Durka, he's just, look at those reactions. Those are Zuma reactions right there, to be certain. Now Dapper backside here, looking to do what he can to try to hold this one off. He's just going to have to try to delay, try to hold on to the backside control, buy time for his teammates to get here. TenZ is there now, able to help Dapper as that wall goes down. And this is beautiful. Just enough time bought there by that cage. And now Shazam swings in. Sentinels are looking fantastic. And that's it. Sentinels will win map 1 in overtime. A huge save from Sentinels. Again, that's going to be a massive sigh of relief from them.